Hello everyone, my name is AP the Weird One, and we are back with episode 2 of the Most Notorious Talker runs the world's greatest clan. In the first episode, we got an introduction to Noel, his dad, Brandon, kind of a bit of the world, and we also met his party members of Walter, Lloyd, and Tanya, and they were on a dungeon exploring, killing some vampires. And while they were chatting up, they talks about being wanting to join a clan. That's Noel's journey in life, his main big thing to become a clan. And we found at the end of the episode, Lloyd and Tanya took all the money and have left. And we begin at the episode with Walter telling him about this, and Noel's like, he's kind of he's laughing about it. Like, yeah, that's a possibility. He a little bit of jokester. He is still very pissed, as we see right here. We'll get to more of that in a moment. Now, there's a couple things I want to mention. First off, I really love this opening. I love the artist who sings it, the visuals. I realize that Leon's party is seen. You can see his entire party. So, forget the name of it, but his entire party. Actually, let me check. I meant to do that. Yes, in the opening, we can see all of Leon and his party, the Winged Knights. So, we're definitely going to be in clashing of them. I don't know if it's going to necessarily be 12 episodes, but I know where this is. I believe we know where this is going to go. At least for now. There could be a part 2 to this. Anyway, so after they have their... let's actually talk about some things that have been skipped at the opening. So after Walter and Noel have their scuffle about the party taking the money, in the novel and also the manga, a little girl, she's 10 years old, she's very much a shipper, so to speak. She wants Noel to get in bed with guys, like hot guys. She's the daughter of the innkeeper, or more specifically the chef, who in the novel we talk a little bit more, like he asked Noel, like, where's his daughter? Like, I don't know where that loony bin went. But so there is missing that. It's a bit comedic, and there's some other elements as well that are missing as missing. That was the one that was most obvious to me, because I remember being a bit joking, and it does come up later with Noel's new party member. So there is that. This episode isn't entirely bad, but there's one. I will say one thing about this. So after that, they go to the restaurant and say, "Hey, our team members have extorted money out of this. They left the city. Who wants to go get them? We're offering $2 million for them." It's like a whole bunch of people going, and Noel's looking for someone's particular. We also meet Lightning Fang. They're gonna come up in episode 3. They're a good bunch. I wish they appeared a little bit more often in the novels, but hopefully we'll see more of them in the future. I like this gang, and the leader of Lightning Fang looks exceptionally cool. I like him. Anyway, they eventually find the man they're looking for, a sleazy old adventurer, old seeker who knows where exactly they are, and knows, like, since we're going to have to go with you, you're going to have to pay us $1 million because your party's not going to be able to take care of them. You know, me and Walter, we just need a little bit extra help. We don't. So it's like, and he's heading for it, but because he's old and like he's got to take the job, he's like, all right. So they go to the town. Right before then, as they get on the horses, Noel makes mention of, can Walter do hurt or be mean to Lloyd and Tanya? And he sees the hesitation, and that's going to be a bit apparent at the end of the episode. But I do like that little bit of discourse. Anyway, they find the group, they capture him up. Noel uses his signature move, Stun Howl, and right there and then we see Noel's true character. I mean, look at these red eyes. Like, dude goes ham on Lloyd. And Tanya steps in and is like, hey, don't take it on me. And and Noel's like, do you want to be part of it? I don't judge based on either sex. I'm like, and he basically says the exact same thing in the novel and manga. He's like, yeah, you want me to take out? Because he knows personally he can't do enough damage to actually hurt him. And he does show like bleeding and bruising on Lloyd. But realistically speaking, he can't hurt him that much. And that leads to our big, wonderful finale of our favorite Mad Clown, the Barzini family, which we will get to. Yeah, we just see the true character of Noel Stalin, just what kind of man he is, and he also makes her do his thing. But hold on, let's go find our mad clown. There is a punch which we're gonna get it. I want to talk a little bit. So there's our mad clown right there, Francisco Barzini. They make him a little bit more gay in this and a little bit parent, but so we get his introduction. I wish the voice actor was a little bit more flamboyant because that's how it gives off in the novel. And they do one thing here that it's not in the novel or the manga. So they have their chat. He's like, impressive figures. I'll sell them for $6 million. I was like, no. He ranks it up, and Mad Clown's like, you know what? Just because I like you can't do this. I'll let you do this one time, but any other time, like, no. And the reaction is very good. So they get that scuffle, and as they're taking, it tells them, all right, take the gun away. As they're about to do it, Tanya pleads to Noel's like, please, like, let us do it. And it's right there and then that there's a bit of a problem. I felt that it should have been a little bit slower, a little bit more build up, like a little bit more crying, but Tanya just goes like all out, and the scream and thing isn't as impactful as I want it to be. It's still good. I mean, her visual. Let me pause for a sec. There's the money shot. This looks cool, but I wanted more screaming, like howling, and it is a bit split in the manga and web novel and the light novel, but still, I wanted more, and just kind of felt a little bit lackluster. Anyway, so after that, they go back to Walter and Noel go back to the city, and at the end of this episode, Walter says to Noel, "I'm leaving. This isn't the job for me. I don't have the guts like you." Noel gives a nice alcohol that he had his eyes on. So, and I do appreciate they do let Noel, Walter's inner monologue. He's like, Tanya, like, I crush on you. You're exceptional. Like, you're gonna be the man who's gonna save us all. So I do appreciate that. Oh, whoops. I do appreciate that. But other than that, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. That's what I need to do. Other than that, there's in the story, Noel does this thing to the old seeker, a punch. It gets explained there, but it didn't need to be. In the novel, it doesn't come up until like volume 4 of the volume 4, and it's at like a big moment. So I'm wondering if they'll re-emphasize it when they get there. But yeah, I just wish things are a little bit slower. Also, that old seeker just rags on Noel for like, how dare you sell your comrades to slavery, even though he's giving them the better option in life. There is a third option, which when we meet his second party member, it becomes apparent what he's inherently looking for, and you can even tell him with Walter, he's looking for wolves. He doesn't want dogs, let's say, to say the least. So yeah. There's also a fight Noel gets in a fight with the old seekers, and just like shows that he is still a fairly capable warrior, even if he's considered very weak. But yeah, I do like this. I did like this episode, but it just felt like it could be a little bit better. I think if they'd taken their time with maybe the introduction with Barzini and the scream of Tanya, just slow down a little bit, make it like 25 minutes rather than 23 minutes, or like take the full 23 minutes with the opening intro. I think it's just a little bit better. It was just so much more action packed, and we just didn't allow the gravitas of like the situation. They want more bang than like the funny bits, or this Noel gets taken up by the old seeker, because that does come up later. Like he gets ragged on for selling for slavery, like, even though that was the lesser of two evils. As Noel was never going to put it. Noel's never going to do the thing that that I won't spoil quite yet. But yeah, he gets right on, and that's one. I'll talk about it right now. Either Jockey himself or the translator. I've mentioned this in novels. It feels like this guy has a very like American right wing perspective, like looking at how the gays and just some of the languaging and everything, it's like it feels very right wing, I guess, or like someone who's very familiar with it. I don't know, because like Noel selling the slave, like it's just like, oh man, nobody's forgetting about this. I mean, yeah, it does seem kind of common, but it felt like they're relying on too much, even though it was the smarter the option. Noel being crafty and an SOB, yeah, that makes sense, but just like they're just harping on that. Like it's like continuous harping. Like I don't know, it feels a little bit excessive. I don't know, it feels something a little bit Americanish in terms of like American cancellation or whatever. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you guys here. We'll see you guys back next Monday. I'll probably by next Monday I'll be fully rested from my illness, whatever I'm having, just lingering. So I may I'll have the next one on Monday. I'll see you guys next time. I do want to give a shout out to GB Reviews. He posted some soft gooning bait and he's getting flack for it, and that's a shame. He's a cool guy. He loves to review stuff, and hopefully everything works out. And the people that have done this, they get caught and put in jail, and they become someone's B in prison because they posted CP online. So not a good thing. Anyway, have a nice day, especially you GB Reviews. God bless you all.